Hello, my name is Beth and this is my lesson plan video. My lesson plan is based on Fancy Nancy Pajama Day. Fancy Nancy Pajama Day by Jane O'Connor. Now this is a picture of the front of the book. Because of the quarantine, I've had to resort to using my phone and other technical devices. And Zoom is my usual teaching platform that I usually teach adults actually. But today I will be teaching intermediate students, and actually I think some of my adults might even enjoy this lesson plan. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. All the way to the top here. So let's see, let me get out my little pointer. There we go, found it. Okay, so Fancy Nancy Pajama Day by Jane O'Connor. That is the book. Have you ever heard of this book? Has anyone ever read Fancy Nancy, a Fancy Nancy book? There are at least 80 books under the Fancy Nancy title. That is a lot of books. That's a lot of books called Fancy Nancy. So just to give you some idea of some of the titles of Fancy Nancy. Number one, Fancy Nancy Spectacular Spectacles. Now that is a tongue twister a little bit, kind of fun to even say. Spectacular Spectacles. All right, number two, Fancy Nancy at the Museum. Number three, Fancy Nancy's Favorite Fancy Words. Number four, Fancy Nancy Splendiferous Christmas. And number five, Bonjour Butterfly. Bonjour Butterfly. And there are so many more, right? At least 80 books. And these books all have some very interesting titles. And I think they are mainly geared towards little girls. And the titles are very interesting, I believe. So Spectacular Spectacles. That would catch my eye, I think, if somebody offered it to me, Spectacular Spectacles. And Bonjour Butterfly. Anything to draw attention to it. So most of the books are based around certain vocabulary that the author, Jane O'Connor, wants to put forward, wants you to learn vocabulary from it. As we go through, but it is encased, these vocabulary words are encased in a story for a little girl. All right, so I believe that Fancy Nancy books are great for beginning English learners and for intermediate English learners. All right, so please answer the following questions. All right, so you look at this book, look at the front of it. What do you predict will happen in the story? What do you see? I see three little girls. If you see that little girl over there towards the side, there are three of them, and it looks like they're in a slumber party. They're wearing pajamas. I see stuffed animals, and they look like they are having fun. Something I think I used to do that when I was a little girl. Yeah. So so according to the picture, what do you think will happen in this book? Maybe a slumber party somewhere, huh? Something about pajamas, maybe, yeah. So what are pajamas? What are pajamas? It's quite a word, huh? Pajamas. They are comfortable clothes that you wear when you go to bed. Do you like to wear pajamas? I know I do. I have all kinds of pajamas. I have a whole drawer full of pajamas. So in the wintertime, I like to wear very warm and cozy and comfortable pajamas. But in the summertime, I like to wear cool pajamas, but cute. I like cute pajamas. But question, have you ever had a pajama day at school? At school, what a thing, huh? I know my daughters, at least once a year, they have a pajama day at school. And so they wear their best pajamas to go to school, and it's just a little fun thing to do, right? I'm going to play a short clip of the book Fancy Nancy Pajama Day. But as you listen to it, I would like for you to keep these questions in mind. So, who is the speaker? Who is the speaker? What is the main idea? And where does the story take place? Where does the story take place? Now, I see I've already given you some of those answers, but please listen to it anyway. All right, here we go.
Lemma. That's a fancy word for problem. Finally, I make up my mind. I tell Bree I am going to wear my brand new nightgown. Bree understands. She is my best friend. She knows how much I love being fancy. The next morning at school, we can't stop laughing. Everyone's in pajamas, even the principal. He is carrying a teddy bear. Miss Glass has on a long nightshirt and fuzzy slippers. I am the only one in a fancy nightgown. That makes me unique. You say it like this, unique.
All right, that was really cute. I like how she narrates the story, how she speaks. So who is the speaker? And we already have the answer here for you. It is Nancy, the little girl. She is speaking, right? Number 2, what is the main idea? Well, Nancy and her classmates and the school, it sounds like even the principal of the school are having a pajama day, yeah? So where does the story take place? It takes place at school. It takes place at school. So actually, I'm not going to play the rest of the book for you because of time. I have learned that it's way too long. But I am going to play for you some of the words, the vocabulary words that she describes as fancy words that Nancy uses throughout the book. All right, she does use these words throughout the book. And so here, listen to it very carefully. Ready?
Yes, I say. I just have to go home first to change. Now we are triplets. Fancy Nancy's fancy words.
Here they are.
These are the fancy words in this book. Dilemma, a problem. Elegant, fancy. Excluded, left out. Immature, babyish. Reply, answer. Unique, one of a kind. You say it like this, unique. Unison, all together.
All right, I did catch some of the story in there with it, but yes, dilemma, which is a problem. Elegant, she described her nightgown as elegant. It means fancy. Excluded, when somebody is excluded, they feel left out. I guess the problem in the story is that her other 2 friends left her out because those 2 friends were wearing the same kind of pajamas, but Nancy was not. Nancy wore different pajamas, and so she felt excluded. Immature means babyish, babyish. Reply, it's an answer. If you ask me a question, I will reply with an answer, all right? Unique, one of a kind. Unison, all together, all right? Well, thank you so much for listening to my video or watching it. I hope you enjoyed it.